Welcome to the Eclipse IDE Experts online forum. In this video, I will show you how to create a new Java project on Eclipse. In order to complete this assignment or task, there are some prerequisites. First of all, you must have a Java JDK installed properly on your computer, and you must have an Eclipse IDE installed and configured properly on your computer. So I already have these two done on my computer, and in one of my previous videos I have shown how to do this. Actually, if you go to the CSITED experts YouTube channel, and you will see under the Java Eclipse Maven and Jenkins related video playlist, you will see these videos. And if you please watch back these 3 videos, and then if you follow these steps, you will have these 2 prerequisites done. So now in this video I will show you how to create a Java project and run it, and then try to understand a simple and sample Java program. So let's get started. So first of all, I have to open and start up my Eclipse IDE in order to create a new project. So this is my Eclipse IDE. Eclipse IDE I have here, Eclipse IDE. So I will click over here. So once I click on Eclipse, it will take a few seconds in order to start Eclipse IDE. This is the default Eclipse IDE browser, but once if you may have at the initially or beginning, you may find a different screen. Like for instance, you may see the welcome screen at the beginning. So if you see the welcome screen at the beginning, in the welcome screen, it has some nice and useful resources, videos, and then sample programs. You should go through this in order to learn more about Eclipse IDE, how to use and how to create effective project with Eclipse. You should run this. But if you have this, by default it will come up like this way. It will this checkbox will be checked. So if this checkbox will be checked, this welcome window will come every time. So if you uncheck this, and I had this done, so then it will not come. But if you want to bring that up, they go to help and then click on the welcome, then it will come bring up. Okay, that this is the default screen. Okay, now this on this now on this Eclipse IDE, this is the default screen you will see, but you may on the left side you see the project explorer, and then on the middle side you will have program over here, and here in the bottom part console, and on the right part outline. You may not see this type of separation of the Eclipse IDE default screen. But if you do not see this, like then go to window and then perspective, and then open perspective, select Java perspective, then you will see this. And then maybe if then, or you can see window, then perspective, and then you can customize your perspective, or you can see other, and then Java EE Enterprise Edition default perspective, select this one. So then if you select the Java EE perspective, that project explorer window will come on the left side. Okay, but still if you do not see this, okay, so then another thing that you can do, click on window and then show view, and then you will see project explorer. Click on there, and then your project explorer will come on the left automatically. Okay, now I have my workspace is empty, it has no project yet. So on the topmost left you see the workspace is the location of the folder name workspace. Actually it is here. You see that I will show you that in one of my previous videos, that you will see that when I installed and configured Eclipse, I selected this folder like Eclipse folder within my username as the workspace folder. So this workspace, this is the workspace name, it is coming up over here. The left you see the workspace name over here, this is coming from this workspace name. Okay, so this workspace is empty, I do not have any project over here. So but if I want to change my workspace, then definitely I can click on file, then switch switch to workspace and go to other, and then I can select a different workspace folder or location by browsing. Click on browsing, then I can select, or I can create a new folder, I can do that. Okay, but I have select and my preferred location name is within my username and my preferred is workspace, but definitely I can give a different name as needed by my assignment or class or my company or project name. Okay, then if you want to launch a different workspace, then you will click launch, select workspace and click launch, but I am not going to do that. Okay, so now another thing that if I already have pinned my Eclipse on taskbar, this is why I am seeing this type of Eclipse icon, but if I did not have pinned this, okay, so then I would see like this way, I would see this icon. So don't be mistaken. So if I have pinned it, then this, okay, then for instance if I do not have pin, then my Eclipse on taskbar, then it will, I will not see that here. So in that case it is difficult, then I need to go to my username, and then where I have installed or saved my Eclipse package, then I have to go there and to click the icon, Eclipse icon from here, then I need to run. And then for first time run, if I do not have Eclipse pinned to my taskbar, then it will show like this icon, but if once I pin to taskbar, then it will be changed to this window, this icon type. Okay, and then if I have this, the next time I do not need to go to my folder in order to run Eclipse, then definitely quickly I can click on over here, and then I can run and open Eclipse IDE. Okay, so now let us start creating a new project on Eclipse. So then when Eclipse starts up, then I will go to file, and then I will click new, and then I will, otherwise alternatively I can do by pressing Ctrl plus Shift plus N, then I will select a project type. Here you see there are multiple project types, like top one is the Maven project, then enterprise application project, dynamic web projects, and then console project. There are multiple project types, so we will know about this later. So Maven project is a sophisticated project that companies use, or enterprise application project is another type that companies use for building up dynamic and sophisticated applications. But for now in this tutorial I will show how to create a very simple and simple Java project. So I will select either project over here, or I will select other. So maybe I will select project. Say okay, so I have to select project here, definitely I am selecting creating a new project. So then I will click Java, either Java project from here, or I will select Java from over here, and then I will select Java project, then I will keep on next. Then I have to give a project name over here. You see my what I want to show you, my workspace is empty now. I don't have, these are the by default configured folders, but I don't have any project yet, so I will create a new project name over here. So then what project name I wanted to give? I wanted to give the project name my world. Okay, so I will click my world over here. So then when I click my world, then you see that I have some other options, JRE environment, that I install Java JDK, and then when I install Java JDK, JRE was installed by default. JRE means Java runtime environment, and I don't need to do anything else. I can finish it, then or I can go to next to see what happens in the intermediate steps of this wizard. So you will see that it will create a src folder, and it will create a bin folder under my world project, where the output default output folder. I can change this default output folder, but I don't need this. But now if I open my workspace, you will see that my world is created. My world folder name is my world is created, and it has some default configured file. Okay, so then let me finish it by clicking finish. Okay, now it is showing me open perspective. Now it is showing me open perspective options. Thus it is showing me that this kind of project, since I selected a simple Java project type, so then this is why it is showing me open Java perspective. So it says the Java perspective over here, and it is Eclipse is recommending me to open this perspective, Java perspective, or it is also I can remember my decision whenever I create a new Java project. I can select no, I can ignore this recommendation, or I can select open. So let me follow the recommendation, and then what will happen as I select the Java perspective, so that the Explorer window from the left side is gone. So then I can bring them back by clicking Project Explorer over here. So it is also actually for it as a Java JEE perspective. I like this perspective because I work for a lot with Java Enterprise Edition. Okay, so now when I create a new Java project like my world, you will see that my world within my workspace, my world is created, and within my world there are some default and automatic some files and some folders are created automatically. Like about 20 years ago, when I first started learning Java program, and then at that time we programmed with Java, we did not have Eclipse developed at that time. So it was very difficult for us at that time to organize our programs and projects within packages. So difficult, we had to do manually, but now Eclipse and other IDEs like NetBeans or Dr. Java, or these have made our life easy to programming. But you don't need to, please do not make any change within these files and folders unless you understand clearly. For instance, if I open these, the dot project and dot class file, I will see something that is easy for me to show you what is going on. Okay, so but you may not see this dot project or dot class path files unless you have view, then folder option, and then view, and here show hidden files, folders and drive option checked. So if you do not have this option checked, you may have this option checked. So if you have this option checked, then you will not see this hidden files and folder. So make sure that you have this option checked. How you will come here? So you will go to view and then options, then change folder and search options, then click on view and then come here and then here and then click select this one and then apply, and then you will see. Now if you open this with Notepad++, you will see that the package name is here, my word. Okay, then do not make any change please here, and yes, you understand. Okay, and then if you open the class path over here, so you will see at the end of this you will see Java EE 1.8, that the class path I have select for this. I have installed Java 1.8 on this computer, so this is why it is coming up here. And another thing, that if you click here, you see the JRE system library Java AC 1.8. That is why you found 1.8 in the class path. And for dot setting folder, do not make any change over here please, unless you understand. But one of the things that you need to know here, that in the SRC folder I have empty SRC. I don't have anything here in the SRC folder. Okay, so now I want to create a new class named Hello World in the Java project. Okay, so I have nothing in this project. I have nothing in this project. So I have nothing in this project, so I cannot run this project. I have nothing to run. Actually, what will happen? This is showing me my old stuffs. So then I have to create a new class. In order to create a new class, I will select my project, and then I will select new, and then either class, I will select class over here. If you do not see class over here, so then you will select other, and then you will see your Java and then class. You select Java and then class and then click on next, and then now here you have to give a class name. For instance, what I wanted to give my class name as Hello World, right? So then I will give Hello World over here. Okay, please remember that a class name is by default convention. By convention, a class name start with an uppercase character. Okay, an uppercase character. So hello should be started with an uppercase H. You should not type in a lowercase h. It will not show you any message, any warning, but it's discouraged. Okay, do not do that please. Okay, and now you see that it is showing me a warning message that the use of default package is discouraged. That means I have not created any package yet. It is going to the default package. This is going to the default package. I have not created any package. So now let us keep everything as is. I will not do anything. Let us click finish. And before I click on finish, I want to check my application folder. You see that I have nothing over here. No, I have nothing here. So I will click finish. If I click in finish, then what will happen? A new class will come up. A new class has come up with the name public class, and then class name Hello World, and then a class is started, class body is started with a opening curly bracket, and it ends with the closing curly bracket. And whatever we will complete our class by adding more members and methods or in inner classes. We will learn how to do this later. Okay, but for now this is the class, the public class. You know, in Java your file will be saved with the same class name with .java extension. So whenever you create a file, the file will be saved within a public class file and with the same name .java. So then I have created the class name hello world, and then the hello world file is saving on disk name hello world.java, and this must be a public class. So in one public class there will be only one public class per file. Okay, we will talk this about later, more about later. So then what happens here, you will see my hello world.java is created. Okay, this is the class name and this is the file name, class name .java, the file name. If I open this up, I will see this is empty because I don't have anything inside my class. So now if I run this, let us try to run it. So it will happen. Okay, there is no recent launchers. Actually it will not run because this is incomplete. A class cannot be run, so we need method over here. So we will learn how to create a new method over here. So let us see what are next steps. Okay, write and complete hello world.java program and run it. So actually we have to write a complete this program. In order to complete this, in order to run this class, we have to complete this with a method, mainly the main method. Okay, so how can we write a main method? Mainly we have in the structure public static void public static void main, and within the main argument you will put string args, and then you have to give this is a symbol of an array. We will learn this later more. So now I have main method structure, we will talk about that later. So now if I try to run it by clicking on run and then run over here, or by clicking Control plus F11, that means by holding down the control key, and if I press F11, then this time my program will run. Or if I can do right click and then run as and then Java application, but it will run, but it will not show me anything because I don't have any code within my main method. At least I have to type in some code. That, for instance, the simple code is a print method that we write this way: system dot out dot print ln. Okay, this is the method, println method, that we use in order to print anything in console, something in console, and whatever we type in within the double quotation, this usually comes up, but not everything. We will talk about this later. So if we put hello world, then if we save this program and if we run it again by clicking run and run, or by clicking here, you will see that hello world come up. Now this program is running. Now at this time, if we see our package project, and then if we go to bin folder, I will see that hello world.class file is generated. You will not understand anything about hello world.class at this moment. This is the auto generated compiled file, and never delete this file. Okay, so if you open it and open it with Notepad++, you will hello world.class, you will not understand everything, but you may understand something that you have see hello world over here. I have see hello world over here, hello world.java, but nothing else. So never open this class file. You don't need to open this. You will not understand it. Just try to understand. But if you do not delete this, for instance, I have my hello world.java class over here. If I run, then it will run. Okay, but if I by mistake delete this, okay, then my program will not run. You see that is showing could not find or load class hello world dot, so it will not run it. Okay, your program will not run, so do not delete it. So let me undo delete, then I can run it. Okay, then if I want to add another line, second line, for instance, by typing system.out.println, this is a sample and very simple Java program. Definitely this is a simple hello world program. If I run it, then it will come like this way. For instance, now if I do like this, \n, very simple, then if I run it, okay, so then I have to save it actually before I make any change. If I make any change and then if I want to run it, then it is asking me to save, and then if I select this one, then always save resources before launching. I usually do this. So then every time I make any change I want to run, I don't need to save. Click on save button, it will save automatically. You see that I have given \n, okay, then this n \n is not printed, but it creates a new line. We will talk about this later. Okay, so now okay, so I run the program and now I have to create a package. So remember that while I was creating this new hello world.java program, it was showing me a warning. Okay, so let us create another Java project, another not Java project, another class, new, this time file new and then class. Okay, this time I got class over here, but if I did not get class over here, definitely I have to select other and then class. So this type I select other, and this type if I want to create another class, okay, like my world, okay, I would not be able to do that because within the same folder I cannot. Okay, so not my world, hello world. Okay, I cannot give same class name or file name for two files in the same folder location. Okay, I cannot do it. This is why it says type already exists. This means class, the hello world is already exist. So I have to select, I have to create, I can do it, create it in a different package. So if I create a new package like package 1, so that means this hello world will go into another package 1. That means a new package will be created and this hello world will be into the package 1. So another thing, remember that by convention a class name is started with an uppercase letter, but a package name is started with a lowercase letter. So if you give the uppercase key, then it will showing you a warning that it says this package name is discouraged. It is showing by convention package name usually start with a lowercase letter. So this is why let us give P in lowercase. So let me now do this. Okay. So then another thing, let me do is a different name. So let us do hello world 2. and then this time we will select public static void main, this which method stub I would like to create. Then we will see, then it will create the hello, this method or generate this method, public static method automatically, and I want to create this generate these comments automatically. Let us see what will happen. So now see, or let us see what will happen. So then we see that we don't have any package yet. Okay, when we finish, you will see that it generates a new package, and within the new package I have hello world 2. So that means this package 1, I have hello world 2. Now if I open hello world 2, this is the hello world 2 that I have public static void main string args. This method is already generated, and this is the what is called, this is the comments line. As I selected generates comments, this is the author name, and then the name, and this is this comment. It's okay, this is generated. These are optional. Okay, now I have a default package and without any name, and I have a package, another package 1. So if I have multiple packages, I can have same class within multiple packages. For instance, I have hello world class over here, and if I want to copy this hello world from here, just clicking by selecting and then doing copy or Ctrl C, and then selecting here, but here select this package and paste it. So then I have hello world within this package, and I have hello world within this within this package 1 and within default package. So if I click over, you see that hello world, this is the class name and this is the file name. This is the Java file J with J icon, and this is C with C icon. This is the class file. Now I have hello world class, hello world.java within hello world.java file within the default package and within the package 1. Now try to understand what are the, is there any difference between this hello world and this hello world? Okay, so look at, I'm struggling between these two. Do you see any difference? Please pause this video for a second and try to understand if there is any difference. Okay, yes, we got it. There is one line of difference, because when you put your programs within the default package, there is no package statement, but when you put your Java program within any other package, then you will have the package statement at the top. The package statement should be at the topmost statement, just right after some comment statement. After the comment statement, you will have the first statement, the package statement. But here you will see in hello world and hello world 2, we have Java, we have package statement. Package statement start with package keyword and then package name. Package name, we will talk about this later. Okay, so now if we run this program, now we run it, then you will see your output. You will see the output. So now try to spend some time and make some changes in your program and try to understand effect of your changes. So then you will know better. Let's see. So okay, so then if you do like \n twice, then if you run your program then you will see if you have an empty line over here, the effect of backslash n and backslash n, it creates two new lines, okay, an empty line in the middle. So now if you, in case if you do not see your console over here, console window over here, so then you will go to window and then we will click on show view and you will select console, then your console will come here. So the once you get to console, then you, this console bar or this console window, you can move it to other place. You can move it here or you can move it here. You have to click over here and then you can move it here. But by default location, I like to see it here. I can move it in the it's the middle position, but this is good for now. So please try to spend some time and make some changes in this program, and then start writing programs like this and do some practice. Then you will be good to practice in Java with Eclipse IDE. Eclipse IDE is a very nice and sophisticated and powerful IDE. Most of the companies and industries, they use Eclipse IDE for developing enterprise and sophisticated applications with Java by using Eclipse. So in our class we will mainly follow and use Eclipse, and we will later we will see how to use Eclipse more effectively and how to you add more plugins and then some other extra steps in order to make our Java program better and complicated. Thank you so much. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much.